side lanes. But Unique Devo, even with that strong lineup coming out from Alter Ego Esports, they need they need to find a way to take this to a game number 3. If not, Alter Ego proceeds and they get eliminated.
Now they're really putting all their eggs in the basket, hoping that the Roger that they picked up
Yeah.
will be able to snowball out of control and still be able to have layers of peel to be able
Yeah.
to secure it for Unique Devo. But Alter Ego is having a sort of draft where it has multiple layers where you have a little bit of everything. You want burst damage? Yep, the Harley's going to be doing just that with all the sort of cards to be thrown out at them. And here goes. This is game 2 in day number 3 in phase 2 of the group stages here. One of the teams will make it into the playoffs and the other will be sent home. So with that, now we do focus on both teams here, Unique as well as Alter Ego.
I'm kind of feeling that Lil and Sao here gets forced to use heroes that they're not comfortable with. I mean, Lil could be comfortable with it since it's a tank. And when they came in here, Lil was the tank. Now he is controlling that XP lane.
Yeah. And
So this adjustment might be pressuring Unique Devo to become very reactive, but Alter Ego Esports, I think they know about the setup already and they will take this into consideration.
that's right. And the Balric has already been able to pull in a little certain of the wave. The Murphy has already spot out Sao. The missile arrow already thrown right in, and he gets caught out a little bit off of position. Sunset Lover tries to punish him, but Yam is already standing at the side, and Leo Murphy could still make it out alive. So one shot will face a little bit of a tickle, but Leo Murphy might just be punished. Oh, Flicker forced right in, but Leo Murphy survives. While Chad Boy, he will be going right in for the first blood for Alter Ego Esports.
Celiboy just finding the right targets. He takes down Sunset Lover fast. The execute from Sunset Lover is a little higher than the well, it didn't really take down Leo Murphy, but you know what, at least he tried and he almost got it, but it was a bit, above threshold.
Right. And that turtle already being contested by Alter Ego Esports. Perfect setup on the 2 minutes mark. Here goes a little bit of the missile arrow, not landing on towards anyone, and they really have to give it all away. And this 2-2 formation coming in from the side of Unique Devo has already been split up since the get-go, so they can't really achieve anything out of that. So Leo Murphy applying a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, I just have to say that it's very important to get the turtle buff at this game, but look at this, Selena gets popped by Celiboy. And yeah, going back, the turtle buff is very important for these two teams, considering the nature of their lineup. Unique Devo really wants to be aggressive, and the Roger has one playstyle, and it's to dive, get the buffs, get the protection from the turtle, and just dive the other team. Celiboy here has the power to do that right now because the turtle buff went to his side. So yeah, I think the next turtle will be a key point into seeing how this game will pan out. Alter Ego Esports definitely won't give that easily.
Oh, fine. Now going in for the dive as Leo Murphy comes right in from the back as well. The Barrack does get one though. And I feel like this is way too much that Alter Ego could possibly soak right in, and Defender has already been able to spot things out. But oh, Sunset! Where did he come from?
That is the threat of having a Selena and a Natalia in one team.
That's right. And
You have these two zoning heroes, two high pressure heroes onto the map that when you don't see them, you feel more pressured because you don't know where they're gonna come from.
that's right. And like they're already being used up by Yam. And he's going to be looking for a setup here. The Natalia is definitely a great idea to have on the team, especially, that they might just miss the missile arrows walking away alive, but he just went on towards the right spot at the right time to just secure those sort of kills. Now, there is a little bit of the priority coming from Alter Ego on towards the river with the turtle up once again. So Unique, they're applying pressure, but Sunset Lover is looking for a catch. Chellyboy at the back though. Lil Murphy goes in the corner way of the Dragon, in towards the middle of the pit. One shot getting taken out cold, while Lil with the next one to fall. Pi with a little help left. Defender's trying to take him down, and he will go down indeed. Yam's the next one to fall, but the turtle has already been slain. Double kill in favor of Defender.
Udil tried to hold on to people for the longest time, but it doesn't really work that way. Celiboy here getting caught out by the arrow. The Natalia is there. Do they have enough damage? The Cyclone Eye helping. Deadly Magic. Oh my goodness. Will he take one with him? No, he won't. Sao will survive.
He tries to outplay them, but it's a little bit too far from his own territory anyway. So Chellyboy sort of underestimated what the enemy side could have done. Tries to jack the buff, but here goes. Leo Murphy will spot out one shot. Does not get to lay his hands on the buff that he's been desiring for, but yeah. Just trying to find a little bit more room for the Vendetta, and there we go. Murphy already being chunked down. That missile arrow will not land, but Yam tries to provide a little bit of assistance. Now they go back on towards the enemy side, and they have managed to spot out Sunset Lover, taking him down.
Okay. Unique Devo, they've been very determined to get those kills. They've been chasing down people, but the problem is you should know when to stop. Leo Murphy on the show is deadly. Even though he doesn't have the HP anymore, he will still try to go and get that perfect way of the Dragon. And as you've seen on the earlier clash on the turtle side, he stayed there even if he had low HP. Sunset Lover here might be the target, and he gets kicked in. Leo Murphy isn't scared of anyone.
That's right, that's what we have been talking about. That Way of the Dragon is so crucial in this fight against that Natalia as well. Defender now going against Pi with a 2-on-1 alongside a one shot, but Udil has already arrived. There's some blood being used already. While Lil tries to catch Lil Murphy, he tries to make an escape, and yes, he will eventually be taken out by one shot. But things are looking all too rowdy here as Defender, he's getting caught out. The rest of Alter Ego committing all the way in, and it leaves only two members on each side. One shot eventually will bleed, but hey, he's trying to make an escape.
Oh,
play this. Oh, he's still alive.
Fast reaction.
But where can he go though?
He's not on his side of the map, that's for sure. If he gets hit by the turret here,
he's still alive.
And Pai just gives up. Sao will be the next target. Will he go down? Those are the cards here there. Not really connecting. Sao will stay alive, and Leo Murphy still stays in the area. He knows that he can get kills here, but will he be in time?
Yeah, then I definitely think that that was some realistic escape coming out of the side of Unique Devo. But that fight could have been a little bit cleaner, but they are really putting a very strong front. You can see from the score, 10-8, and the goal difference is honestly not too far away, but once again being forcing another objective right here. Unique, they're chasing on towards Chellyboy, but it's not working in favor of their side. And two of the members get caught out. One shot as well, so I will try to ghost right in, but it's a Mega coming in for Chellyboy as they still pressure them out. The turtle will be taken by Alter Ego this time around, while Defender looks for the exact execution, but Leo Murphy, he tries to get a catch with the Way of the Dragon, but it's pretty much under a very healthy turret.
Unique Devo, they figured something out. They're doing great this game. Alter Ego Esports, yes, they do have the advantage, but still, Unique Devo is holding on, and looking at it, they might have a bit of scaling coming into the late game, and that might change the tides of the battle for them.
That's right. And there you go, Way of the Dragon towards Chellyboy as he will be able to land the final few blows. Defender dropping very low, but this will be it. Oh, he gets caught up by the Abyssal Arrow, but it doesn't matter anyways. Chellyboy gets assassinated. The Natalia has arrived, and Sunset Lover doing them dirty.
Sunset Lover finding the perfect target. Harley has used his escape mechanic. Arrow will hit. Yam will take it all. No eye for an eye, and he just gets away. The innate dash capability of Celiboy is just of Yam rather is working wonders for his side. Odile is here near the area. Natalia knows that he has to back out from that. He knows that he doesn't have enough damage to take Odile down.
That's right. Pi has already got another item in the back, while the pressure is still over on the bottom side. Odile now chasing right in for Sunset Lover as Yam could easily dash his way in and out of these sort of fights. So just needs a little bit more pressure to crack down the turret, and then they will be having a little bit more control for Alter Ego Esports. But Defender, yep, he can definitely outlast Yam for the moment. I really do wonder how the itemization is going to be looking like. As the Lord has already spawned, I want to have a look at the items, yeah, maybe in a little while.
Let's check the items in a bit, but right now, as you can see, Unique Devo, slowly but surely, they're trying to equalize the lanes a bit, probably put it more on their favor. Liam Murphy gets hit by an arrow, but there is another fight happening on the top side of the jungle here, and Liam Murphy trying to go in, Sawa with the dash, and there is it! That's Way of the Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be the collapse happening here for the side of Unique Devo. Sawo really just trying to salvage the fight, but to no avail. He's the only one alive. He's the one that gets away. But Yam here has something in mind. He needs to do something about it. Yam will stop that that hunt for Sawo and make that a 4-for-1 trade, favoring the side of Alter Ego.
So right now, with already the minions heading the turrets, they will be able to actually open up the base itself. Elective to cut the wave as well. Missile arrow does land. Sawo tries to go straight in for the dive. Not enough to take down Jelly Boy. And one shot. He goes in for the hot pursuit. Yam will be able to dash out to safety. But look at what they have. Even the bottom side is slowly deteriorating. I think Alter Ego, they just want to press on the attack. They still have 2 more minutes for Luminous Lot to come right out there, but they're already having a great setup against Unique Devo. All they have to do, find that pig as they try to drive in towards the crystal itself, but Bender goes down. This is looking pretty bad. Unique Devo losing members one after another. Wave of the Dragon coming from the side of Leo Murphy. One shot will be taken back all the way and towards his own base. But this is where Lil is suffering all this assault, and one shot tries to hold him in. No more minutes, but they are trying to open up the map.
Yam is back. Yam is back, and Yam is in the area. 5 members for the side of Alter Ego still alive. One shot getting caught out by that knockoff, and Pi trying to go in. Alter Ego focusing the crystal, and that base will go down. Unique Devo, ladies and gentlemen, they are out of the tournament. Alter Ego advances to the playoffs.
Congratulations, Alter Ego Esports. And not gonna lie, Unique Devo really showed a lot of strength in this. Getting their hands on that Natalia, really finding the right executions, especially trying to hunt out for Telly Boy. But after all these sort of fights that they have been committing into, slowly they start to commit very small little missteps that have been able to give all the pressure of the map towards the side of Alter Ego Esports, and things didn't really went well for the side of Russia. So unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to another real strong team, but this is the nature of the competition itself. Only the best gets to make it into the playoffs.
And they had chances to make it count. It just didn't really seem to work for them, but still, congratulations for being here in the M2 World Championship. There is some bearing to be here. That means you are part of the best teams in the world.
That's right. They could still keep their heads up high because they have fought really well against another Indonesian powerhouse out there. So we hope to see more of Unique Devo in the future. And with that, of course, there's going to be a lot more to talk about as you guys can catch the live stream of the mega event, Mobile Legends Bang Bang M2 World Championship 2020, held in Singapore Shangri-La Hotel for free on MeWatch from 18th till the 24th of January. A total of 12 teams are playing here in the M2 World Championship from 9 countries. That includes RSG as well as EVO Singapore, and they are competing for a total cash prize of US dollars 300,000. And with that, you guys will definitely want to support your favorite teams out there. Let's head over to LaFell. It's time to break down this matchup here. Congratulations, Alter Ego.
Hello, all the casters are wearing blazers. Don't forget to thank our sponsor, Razer. Anyways, we just saw the match, and what is apparent about Unique Devo is that they have very strong micro skills. However, what they are currently lacking is the macro. The draft is relatively okay. They put the Belleric on the experience lane as well as Ruby on the gold lane, giving them actually a lot of setup in both of those lanes. However, we can see that there was not much attention going towards any of the sides. A lot of the fights we see are either in the mid lane or in the river matchup as well. Speaking of the river matchup, later on in the highlight, we can definitely see a lot of bad team fights happening for Unique Devo. Speaking of which, right now let's look at the highlights of the game to see what really went on throughout this entire phase. Right now we're gonna pause over here. Yes, this spot right here where, again, if you look at the situation where this initiation is actually done by Leo Murphy. He started something, and this is gonna be basically the entire game where Leo Murphy, he is really good with the Cho. Cho is his kind of hero where he likes to bait other people, he likes to taunt, and he does that in spades. But what makes it really special is the level of setup. And the thing is, it seems like Unique Devo, they're not sure how to really defend this kind of onslaught by the team, where their carry or their jungler has been caught out and then they want to join the team fight. They want to help, of course they do, but how do they really help? We will look at this match and we will look at this fight and really see that even they themselves not sure who to target first. It's almost like they just went in and then clicked on some skills and then hope for the best. And as we can see, it didn't really turn out that well, where Alter Ego, they were able to secure basically all the turtles as well as win all the fights. Where in this particular game, Unique Devo, just like what our character said, perhaps they're a little bit not comfortable with certain of its heroes, because we can already see certain decision making was not decisive, where they're like, okay, do we want to go for this kill? Do we not want to go for this kill? Do you want to go in? Do you want to retreat? It seemed like they haven't really gotten to the point where they have telepathic skills in terms of their communication, where I can definitely see in certain pickoffs, certain members of Unique Devo went in and certain went back. But again, going back to Alter Ego Esports, this kind of gameplay, this kind of Cho gameplay made Cho so versatile in terms of being as a tank, where players such as Zorn, Leo Murphy, they really popularize this kind of play where they're going to go in front, they taunt a little bit, they give a little bit of a CC, as well as they set up the kill for the team. And the thing about Leo Murphy is that he always kicks the right target. He doesn't accidentally kick the Belleric, he doesn't accidentally kick the Ruby. He always gets either the Natalia, the Selena, or the Roger, making it a very